The paradox is that we do have an agreement. It's 6 sentences in the preamble.
The Ohrid Agreement.
Ohrid and Brussels. Brussels Agreement is 27th of February, 6 sentences in the preamble, 11 articles of this agreement are modeled upon Willy Brandt's former German Chancellor, Ostpolitik, live and let live, 2 Germanys, mutual de facto recognition, which also has been a great achievement of Brussels, bringing us together to say yes. The problem is that President of Serbia said yes in order not to sign, and now he regrets for saying yes, and he's saying, I said yes in concept, not in content. Well, it's black on white, you know, it's like there is a written agreement. You cannot say yes in concept. And the Ohrid implementation annex has 12 points. Now recently we have had also a draft statute on association of Serb majority communities brought forward by 5 special envoys, Lajčak, Escobar, Talo, Bon, and Plotna. I put my critique and complaints for this draft, but when we've met in Brussels on 26th of October, was Chancellor Scholz, President Macron, Prime Minister Meloni, Borrell, President Charles Michel, and Lajčak. They emphasize the urgency of the matter, because we see now, after Russian invasion in Ukraine, we got into this Israel-Hamas war with a lot of civilian casualties, and there are no more conflicts in the world where Russia and Iran are passive or out. So the world has become very unpredictable in a dangerous sense. And that's why I said, okay, in spite of my critique for the draft statute, which is much better than what we had in 2013 and 15, but yet it's not as I would have written it, I said, let's sign it tonight. Basic treaty, implementation annex, and this draft in one package. And I asked from Chancellor Scholz and President Macron and Prime Minister Meloni also to get candidate status for Kosovo and PFP, Partnership for Peace. So let's do it. But then President of Serbia, he had meeting after me in the same room with the same people. He said, no, I cannot sign it in the same piece of paper with Prime Minister Kurti. We have to have 2 separate papers. I sign with EU and Serbia signs with EU, but I don't have conflict with EU. I have it with Serbia. Are we going to normalize relations with Serbia? Let's sign together. He did that with my predecessors, both Thoch and Mustafa. Why he's not doing it now? And with Prime Minister Brnabić, I signed together in Berlin process, so there's no precedent. So let's sign and let's implement. But he also, in spite of like traditional refusals to sign, he also asked for a side letter to send to the mediators, where he says that Serbia will never recognize Kosovo, there will be no seat in UN for Kosovo, as if it depends on him. And third is no respect for territorial integrity. And Maria, this worries me, because this is the new thing. This is a direct violation of basic agreement. And what I want to see is my European friends who facilitate this dialogue and our referees, whenever there is a breach of the agreement, when there is a violation of any of the articles, they should blow the whistle. Just like referees in a sports game, they blow the whistle when there is a violation. There are so many violations which are not being noted. And I said, okay, if we want to forget all the violations, we have to sign the basic agreement. And here we are stuck now. Brussels is the capital, and to be honest, the European Council Summit was the venue. That was the event when it should have happened, under the light of urgency of the matter. However, that opportunity was missed. Let's see what we can do more and better in the future.